Alright, we are rolling. Fuck. Growing up, there was this feeling around me that money was everything in life. You study, you get a job, you earn some money, you probably get some kids, and that's it for life. You're set. And I'm not gonna pretend that money is not a good thing. I do love money. I'm not gonna pretend I don't, because it's an important thing. But seeing people up close to me, being unhappy in their jobs, carrying that stress also to home, that's what really hit me. And that made me unhappy, not for them, but also it made me realize that I don't want to carry that stress for myself, being too stuck in something that I can't change anymore. I want to build a life where I value having stress for something that's actually building towards a bigger thing, that it's for me, that I'm happy with doing. And that's good stress. And that feeling basically made me start everything. So for 2 to 3 years, I was trying anything. I was putting up business plans, I was trying new business ideas, going into sales, doing a lot of different things. But I was super terrified all the time that whenever I picked something, then that was it for life. That was basically what I was going to do, which is kind of funny because that fear of feeling stuck, that's exactly what I was trying to avoid in the first place. And then I can remember really well that I was starting to talk about content, creating content, putting myself out there. I picked up my camera from my mom in the closet and I started filming ice bath videos, doing a challenge for 45 days, going in an ice bath and document that and see if I liked it or not. And I remember really well that there were quite some people in my family who started laughing at me because they thought I was going to embarrass myself and them as well. That was really hard for me because this was, in my opinion, something that was really hard for me because I finally felt like that I picked something that I truly loved and I wanted to pursue. And seeing people around you in your family laughing at you, but I was so happy that I finally found something that I had passion for. It hit me hard. And I don't want to blame anyone here, because I do also get it. I mean, I was the first one in my family ever doing something like this, and they have never seen anybody around them pursue something big like this. And I mean, that's scary, and maybe they react out of that fear. And so I don't want to blame them, but I did told myself that, okay, I'm going to show you guys that I can do this. And then something happened that I didn't expect. I completely fell in love with content creation. And not just the creating part, but the idea behind it, that you can create something from scratch, you wake up, you're energized, and you build something that's completely yours. Really completely yours. And for the first time in my life, I really found a passion, something that I thought, this is what I want. This is what I'm really, really passionate about. This is what I love. And that's also when I realized it's not about the end destination a lot of people share on their social media. No, it's about really finding something that's yours. And I think that's everything. Okay, sorry, I had to put the light on because it's completely fucking bullshit outside. It's raining a lot. So, where was I? So for the last 2.5 years, I've decided to post every single day on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube Shorts, name it. And I've just started already to build quite a community around it. On Instagram, 45k, TikTok still stuck a little bit around 2k. It doesn't really matter. It's not just about the numbers. It's that it's a sign for you, and it was a sign for me, that you can build anything from scratch to your liking, where you want to bring it. And that's also when I realized is I might have to take YouTube long form a shot, because I felt like that I couldn't really put all of my personality, what I like, my passions, what I do on a day-to-day basis on these short form platforms. But just as nervous as I am right now, as I was when I started 2.5 years ago, is also a sign to me that this is something worth exploring. And I want to bring you along on this journey. And I don't know yet too much about your YouTube long form, but I know one thing for certain, and that's that I'm going to figure out if this is something that I want to also do. So yeah, if you're still watching and you knew me from 2.5 years ago already, so you're an OG, well, maybe this is the first time you heard me talk or not. Well, it doesn't matter. You will hear me talk more often on this channel. Stay tuned, and I will see you in a different video. What it's gonna be? That's gonna be still a secret, but maybe also still a mystery for myself. But there's gonna be another one. See you in the new one. Peace. Pause. Peace. Fucking hell.